Hello and good evening. I'm Mike D and this is Opinionation. Tonight I'm going to make a video that's very hard for me to get through because it's just sad as can be. This Sunday, Kobe Bryant, the NBA legend, died in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California, which is on the southern side of the state. He was among 9 people who passed away, one being his 13-year-old daughter, Giovanna. It's so sad. We have some footage moments after the crash got called in. Check it out. Well, from the footage, we could tell that the helicopter crashed on the side of a small mountain. People that were there said they heard the engine sputtering before it went down, but the official cause of the crash is still under investigation, so we don't know. Kobe was 41, and he's survived by his wife Vanessa and their 3 other daughters. He was such a great player, a husband, father, businessman. He really had a huge resume, and he was probably most proud of his children. But his NBA accolades are pretty impressive as well. He joined the NBA straight out of high school in 1996. He had a 20-year career and was only a Laker during that time. He was part of 18 All-Star teams. He had an 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors in 2006. He won 5 NBA championships. The last game he played at the Staples Center in LA, he scored 60 points. Remember that they weren't even sure if he was going to be able to come back a couple years before that when he had his Achilles problem. And here he is scoring 60 points as he's walking out the door. He was the NBA Finals MVP twice, and he was the league MVP in 2008. He was also part of 2 Olympic gold medalist teams. Now for me, I think about the comparison between him and Michael. I'm born and raised in Chicago, so I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. Greatest player to ever touch a basketball, hands down. And there was a void there that I wasn't sure what I was going to do when he was retiring, before he went to the Wizards. And then I saw this kid, Kobe Bryant. Didn't know who he was, but he had the same spark. The fire, the passion, that kind of got me interested in him, so I started watching. Within, 2 months, I was hooked. He was my next guy that I had to have his apparel. I had to record his games. I got the NBA package so I could see him all 20 years. And I really believe, that we could have been friends if I ever would have really met him. Closest I ever got to him one year, I was living here in Minnesota at the time, and I was at a Timberwolves game. And me and my buddy decided to be ridiculous and silly, and we were able to sneak into the tunnel as the Lakers went into halftime and Kobe gave me a high five. That was pretty awesome. I then got thrown out because we snuck in the tunnel, but it was worth it. I just feel so bad for his family, Vanessa and the kids, his father, Jelly Bean, and his mother. The reaction around the league. I mean, you have coaches, owners, players, trainers. You know, they all come with a wet eye and a heavy heart. Oh no. R.I.P. Kobe. You are truly the Mamba. And you are going to be missed. I'm going to leave you tonight with some footage. Kobe's top 10 plays, you know, when he was on the Lakers. And just remember, the opinion today, we lost a legend. And we may never see the liking of anyone like him again. First Michael, then Kobe. Good night.